to replicate yokai behavior would be ill-advised.
They stopped this disclaimer like 25 episodes in, meaning go ahead and replicate away. Whisper encourages it. Starting the show off with a scene we see again 3 minutes later because the creators are just so excited to show you the premise. In one frame, 2 of Spemp's coins have holes, and in the other one, none of them do, neither of which are correct to the actual character. Clearly, a yokai is inspiriting this bag to make it float. Nate's missing his hair columns! My friends bullied me for listening to this. That's a sin. Since I'm only making one of these, I'm sending the existence of this thing.
Wow, it's just like you, Nate.
What?
It's just so, I don't know, average?
Why did he blush like that? What was he expecting her to follow that up with? It's just like you, Nate. Pesky and filthy.
I'll show her average. I'll catch something really cool and weird.
Careful, Nate. Going into random patches of tall grass without a Pokemon is dangerous.
What the? Come back, weird bug!
Weird bug? You couldn't identify it by the bioluminescent glow or what? Do that many bugs just glow these days? How did he even see the bugs glow? It's daytime. There's no way that'd be visible in broad daylight. You could say the trees are maybe blocking the sun, but fireflies don't even glow at day anyways. Sin always wins. You could argue this is some unexplained magic plot device for, well, plot, since the bug looks more akin to a beetle than a firefly, but later on we see Whisper summon a fuck ton of them, and even call them glow bugs, which is a common nickname for fireflies. Nate's sneaking up to the Crankakai for seemingly no reason. It hasn't started talking yet. What was he afraid of?
What?
The sound Nate is reacting to here is so quiet, the viewer is barely able to hear it, making Nate look schizophrenic. Well, isn't that the perfect setup for this franchise?
I am a yokai, that thing you humans call a ghost, spirit, or an extra-dimensional being.
Good to know all the animation budget was spent animating Whisper on his debut, and nothing else. Cut. You're supposed to tell Nate, not the cameraman.
It was 190 years ago when some self-righteous monks declared me a menace to society and locked me in the machine.
Trauma dumping on a child you just met.
They had capsule machines back then?
Never mind the details.
Yeah, maybe the lore of this show might actually start making sense if you did. This scene always looked weird to me. Should we not be able to see his tail here? How hard would it be to draw his arm resting on his tail? It's already set up like he was supposed to. Whisper confirmed ice cream? How else would you explain his arm melting into his face?
My money!
Unacceptable!
I want my money back!
Why would Nate assume Whisper has his money? Did he not see it go into the fucking gacha machine?
So sorry, no refunds.
Guys, quick! Whisper's been inspirited by So Sorry!
Lucky boy!
Whisper littering for no good reason. You monster.
I happen to come from a tribe of yokai who know how to reward their liberators properly.
The Slippery Tribe? Actually, maybe this is Whisper trying to hint at some other secret tribe you don't know about. After all, Whisper didn't belong into any known tribes until like a little before the 3rd game.
Come out, little glow bug, time to light it up.
Whisper the bug whisperer. Ew.
I can't believe it. They're fighting over yogurt. Seriously, who fights over yogurt?
Turkish dads. Not that I'd know anything about that.
Of course you can't see her. Not without this.
So how could he see you without the watch? We all scream in unison.
It's the yokai watch.
Roll credits.
Yokai, you can stop this fight if you put it on.
Hear that, kids? Your parents' divorce was entirely preventable if you just bought our toys. Why is the metal a low-quality PNG? I'm gonna sin every time this happens.
Worst case, your parents keep fighting forever.
Except that's not even true because they walk off like immediately after this. Worst case is divorce, which, considering their bed situation, seemed to be already on the table.
The only way to stop a yokai is by negotiation or confrontation.
The show sets this up to be a theme before abandoning it almost immediately.
Hey, Whisper here, kind of wondering, would you mind getting your big blubby butt out of this house and never come back?
How rude. She doesn't have a butt.
And everything but negotiations have broken down.
That was not negotiation. That was an ask at best, demand or threat at worst.
The truth is, I had a fight with my husband, and I stormed off in a huff.
Trauma dumping on a kid you just met.
Deez! There you are, Deez.
French. That window thing was not there before. It's hard to get a good look for sure, but I double checked in the games. If the game room wasn't accurate, then sin for that. Sin always wins. Magical appearing pillows. Also, the dad's on the other end of the couch now.
Turns out there was one more yogurt hiding behind the milk.
These yogurt cups are amazing. Greek are my favorite. Nothing beats a Greek yogurt cup.
Oh, and P.S. It's impossible to ever take it off.
Except for the many times he, does take it off, casually and without trouble or consequence.
You hear? Strange things are going on at this intersection.
What kind of strange things?
Near misses, way more than usual.
Near misses?
Cars almost hitting people.
Hitting people?
Just in time.
Just in time?
That's what.
I put the packet on the glass.
What glass?
The little glass dish in the microwave.
Got it.
I closed the door.
Which door?
The door to the microwave. What is wrong with you?
Sending my heart out to everyone stuck at this red light. Actually, this sign isn't even on. No wonder traffic's gone mad. Guys, quick, I think Nate's been inspirited by No Way.
What's happening?
He's inspirited!
This brings up so many questions about inspiriting, because that right there is possession. Is that just what Jibanyan's inspirit is? Why does he never do that after this? And it wouldn't make any sense to him at all. I know not every yokai has a specific or unique inspiriting power, but does this mean any yokai can possess people? If so, why did Whisper call it an inspiriting?
Spirited!
You moron! My legs moved on the road!
That truck could 100% see the pedestrian, and was given substantial time to stop or slow down. Bro just gives no fucks. Not like anyone can record his license plate number anyways. Bike lane? No bike lane.
Can you guys really see me?
No, Whisper can. Nate was just looking at the random spontaneous hole in the ground.
I was so happy back then. Until one day.
Trauma dumping on a child you just met.
First.
It is important to stretch before getting hit by a car.
Okay.
It's important to stretch before getting hit by a car. Nate's shoes are missing the blue. Jibanyan's tail flame is layered above his face. PNG metal drop. Creepy ass 3D outro that no one likes. Watch, what time is it? The watch doesn't even tell time, bro! I couldn't find who voice acted Amy in this episode, as the only information on Amy's voice actor was apparently season 3 onward. Maybe it's easy to find out, but sin for making me do research. Also, Eddie's voice actor for this episode was apparently, I'm going to butcher this, Meyer DeLu, who was not credited.
It is important to stretch before getting hit by a car.
That's what I got from that. He took it off! Look at that! He took it off!